Hey everyone, JSD Cool here, and welcome to another episode of Cool Craft Season 2. Now today I'm starting things off hitting the dome that I just built that we built in the last episode, which took over a week for me to actually upload. Wow, that was just terrible. Anyhow, so today we are on episode 8, and today we are actually not going to be working in the base. I know it's kind of weird how I just built that, but I don't feel like I want to be doing anything in the base. So today we are going to do something that is probably just for the best, to be honest. But today I'm going to be getting my food situation sorted for the rest of the season. Because today we are venturing out to a mushroom island to build a mushroom farm that I will probably have to flip-flop back and forth between there and my base like a million times during the episode. So yeah, but before we actually get there and stuff, you know, we need to dig a tunnel through the nether. So yeah, let's go get I'm gonna go get doing that right now, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so this biome, island, whatever this is, has been de-mushroomed. That's kind of a weird one. Yeah, now comes what's gonna be a long, painstaking process of me covering this entire island in water, because that's essentially how I'm planning on removing all the spawning for mushrooms on this island. And, you know, I guess that's fine. Because, I mean, like, how else am I gonna do it? Can I? Yeah! So yeah, I might time-lapse this, but probably won't, let's be honest. So yeah, now let me start placing water everywhere. Yay. Alright everybody, so a while later, and I'm pretty sure I have covered the entire island in water. Now, before I actually get going with... Actually no, I'll build the farm first. I was gonna say let's remove all the mushrooms, but I feel like we should probably end up building the farm first, which will probably itself end up being in the form of time-lapse, because I'm going to have to figure out how to do this. So I want to... Because what we're going to do is we're going to remove a 2-chunk by 2-chunk area somewhere, like, probably like here. I don't have the materials on me right now for that, though. But we're going to move, like, a 2-by-2 chunk area here all the way down to bedrock and build the farm all the way down there. But, yeah. So, yeah, let's do that, and I'll be right back with a time-lapse of this happening. Alright, everybody, one scrapped time-lapse later, and we are here. Oh, I realized that.
Scrapped time-lapse.
Anyhow, so yeah, I dug this all out by hand, and I kidnapped the beacon from my base for this. It's part of the reason why I decided not to time-lapse it, because it was kind of sporadic, all this stuff. I just found 3 random blocks here that are not at all covered in water. Hopefully that will sit there. Okay. But yeah. Besides digging a giant hole, which I will probably time lapse the creation in the actual creation of the farm itself. But besides that, I've actually done some work here in the Nether. I created the world's not the world's longest, but in a really long path. Ice pathway here through the Nether, because I mean this is actually coming really handy while digging that hole, because having to go back and forth to get my pickaxe repaired didn't take so long. But yeah, now on to actually making the farm. Alright everybody, so one probably pretty cruddy time lapse later, I have finished. Come on, die bats. Oh, that was redstone. Okay. These bats are annoying, by the way. I finished the whole farm here. Now, the one thing that I can think of that will probably kill this farm is the fact that the spawn chunks are gonna have passive mobs in it. And I'm probably going to have to do some work to make sure that all passive mobs on the spawn there are no passive mobs in the spawn chunks. So this I can't remember which one of these numbers it is. I feel like it's the second number is the passive mobs. Actually, hold it slash spawn mob caps. Okay, so it might be the second one. Actually, no, it's the third one. So, yeah, there's 17 currently. But, actually, at the moment, I get to deal with the... Actually, I should probably go turn off the clock down here. But I get to deal with the great job of going around this island and slaughtering all the mushrooms that spawned in when the island was generated. I don't know if they can... I didn't need to come up here. I don't know if they count towards the mob cap. But... if they do, well, good. And if they don't, well, good. Free food. I do need to make sure the filters for the item sorter that I put in are actually going to work anyway. So, you know, I should also probably make a ladder out. But yeah, I'll be right back once this is done. Alright guys, so I've gone around the island and killed all the cows, but unfortunately none have spawned. And I'm suspecting that the wrong one. That the spawn chunks are probably harboring all the mobs, so now it's going to take a trip over them to quickly plot them out and see how impossible it's going to be to prevent passive mobs from spawning there, and why we're almost definitely going to end up moving the spawn chunks to an island in the middle of the ocean, which is the one I'm on currently. Would work.
Never
said there would be a rail there.
Oh, it's called the...
Alright, so I just found out that the spawn chunks apparently in 1.14 are 21 chunks by 21 chunks. So, yeah, now I'm going and outlining the spawn chunks with wood, and annoyingly, Apperns, or whatever he is, his base, literally has the edge of the spawn chunks cut right through his storage room. So I'm gonna have to tell him to remove literally every piece of grass that is inside of the spawn chunks, because animals can spawn on it, and that is therefore against the rules of the spawn chunks, which is you're not allowed to have any passive mobs in here, because that would screw up any passive mob farm that exists on the server. You know, yeah, you get the deal. The farm that I just built! Alright, everybody, so, yeah, I finished making the border for the spawn chunks here, and as you can see, the line for the border goes right through this guy's base, like right through, which, I mean, this being here has essentially been the source of all the passive mobs that have been here. I don't know why the counter up there is so high right now for passive mobs, but this cow pen was part of it. But well, that's probably gonna happen. This pig was probably part of it.
But that pig is just magic. So
I mean, but
I'm pretty sure that cow pen is 90% of your problem.
No, 90% of the problem wasn't the cows or that random pig. 90% of the problem was these chickens for this egg and chicken farm. That was 90% of the problem. So I've ran some commands to remove them all from the mob cap if they're standing inside the spawn chunks. So there's that. But this does mean that literally everywhere in his base, if he wants to have grass, he's going to have to replace it with like green or lime concrete powder. Because essentially inside of this line, I'm not allowing there to be grass anymore. Or passive mobs like this random horse here. Die. But yeah, this you can see that it cuts right through his storage room. So, oh look, his sheep farm has wool on it. But another thing about this box is, besides being absolutely massive, and it's going to be a pain to just cover it mostly. I mean, look at all these random animals here in the spawn chunks. It almost goes right to the shopping district. It kind of doesn't, and it kind of does show the border of the shopping district in that location. But yeah, that kind of leads us straight, it kind of goes straight to the shopping district. Which leads me on to another thing. The slime chunk that I set up in the last episode, which had the totally unrealistic price of 1 diamond per block. Which was a total joke if nobody got that joke. If anybody watched the last episode. Anyhow, I'm gonna say 7 blocks per diamond. Yep. I'm gonna change this sign on this chest to 7 per diamond. And then I just gotta go grab some more slime blocks to actually stock the shop with. But yeah, besides that, we currently have 3 shops here in the shopping district. That shop, which I don't know what it'll do yet, but it's been there for ages. The redstone shed, my slime shop obviously, and the CV iron, which has made 3 sales so far, which is nice. Oh. Anyhow, yes, so on to more stuff in this episode. Alright everybody, so the next thing that we are going to be doing today is we are going to be filling out my ender chest with 1 of each color of shulker box. That being 16 total. So, you know, we can probably get some of the basic ones down pretty easily, although I'm probably still going to have to go scavenge the world for a lot of these colors. Because, like, if I have red dye anywhere... Do I actually not have any I probably don't have any poppies. They're quite garbage. So, alright guys, and now I have all the boxes. So, let's get arranging these boxes in an order that makes sense and not just the order that I was able to craft them in. But red, orange, yellow, burnt green, darker green, cyan, blue, light blue, blue. Purple, magenta, pink, black, gray, light gray, brown, or white, and then brown. Yep, that looks correct. Yeah, so now we'll just quickly empty everything from my ender chest, so I can slot all these shulker boxes in. Hey, that's looking better already.
Now, this is what a city should look like. It's got some different angled roads in the
But now, we can go and take all my diamonds, put them in the blue shulker box, which will be renamed to valuables. And we can take, say, the lime shulker box and rename this like useful stuff, which is where I'll place the remaining shulker shells. That's also where I can like put other end busting loot when I grab it. And then I can just get the wooden box, and then that's just essentially going to be it for now. So, wood.
Good day, people, guys.
Shut up, shut up, shut up.
No.
And there's a full chest of wooden there. Here we go. So let's just steal a load of wood to put in here, because that's what this chest is for. This chest shulker, even. There we go. And now, I've got the first stockish of the ender chest. So yeah, more things. Alright guys, I think that's gonna be about it for this episode, because I've spent long enough on it. By that I mean like 2 weeks. So I'm gonna have to say, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Check out the Discord link in the description, and I will see you all for the next episode of Cool Craft Season 2. Bye!